What's up guys, DivGaming here, and today I'm going to show you the last and final spawn peek video for the map Oregon. Unlike the previous videos, I'm going to show you both like the alibi and the dock at the same time. That way this video isn't like insanely long. So the first spawn peek is going to be at this front door, and there's multiple ways how to peek it, but the only one I recommend is from peeking it from like the left side. It's annoying. So you want to hold that tiny little angle right over there in between the van and that fence. When you peek it like this, where you're looking at is the only place they can actually shoot you from, unless they get onto this side of the van. But if you hold this angle right here, they probably won't shoot you first, because I'll show you in the other perspective really quick. Alright, so like I was just saying, when you're peeking this corner on offense, when you peek, you're usually looking up here at these two, at that window and that door. You're not looking right over there at the front door, because it's just a tiny little sliver, and you don't think you're exposed from that. So that's why I really recommend that spawn peek right over there. Alright, you can also peek this door from like the right side. Oh shit. Hold on 1 second. Also peek it right here from the right side. And when you peek it like this, you either just want to hold this right over here, or you might want to hold this over here. Now why I don't recommend this is because, like you just saw, you're exposed from two different angles. And on top of that, like let's say you miss shooting them, or there's like multiple people rushing you. After you get the first kill, you're going to either have to run across the door, which you're exposed, or you're going to have to run backwards, which leaves you even more exposed. Whereas if you peek from the right side over here, you just shoot, get your shots off, and you can quickly run to safety. So that's why I don't recommend peeking from this side, but if you want to, you either look right there, or right there. Alright, the next spawn peek is going to be in classroom over here. You can either prep the window, and then like jump out right a couple seconds after the round starts and just start shooting at people. Or you can just, like, before the round even starts, you can just destroy the entire window, so that way like it won't hear you breaking it. And then like after like 3, 4, maybe even 5 seconds after the round starts, you want to just jump out and then just ADS and just want to peek this right side of the van. And if you don't see anyone there, then you want to continue peeking and peek that area over there. I wouldn't expose yourself to there, but just like try to, when you come out, just peek that and then peek there over there. And that is a little risky, especially since people from over there could kill you, but they'll only kill you from over there if you wait too long. So this one, you could use it if you want it, but it's really up to you. Alright, so the next spawn peek is going to be over here in garage. So what you can do, you can just peek the window just like this and crouch. You can just hold an angle on the guy. There's going to be a truck right over there. You can just hold an angle on the guy on the left side of the truck. But they will somewhat expect this, and they might pre-fire you. So what I recommend doing is jumping on top of this and try to get on top of this little red thing. Yep, like that. And then you just want to crouch, hit it up there. So now you can, you can protect your majority of your body. If you lean to the right, you can protect the majority of your body from being shot. The only thing that's exposed is your head. And on top of that, you can see the height difference right over here. This is where they'd be aiming if you're just standing normally, but they actually have to aim all the way up here, and they're not going to expect that. Unless they drone you out, they're not going to be pre-aiming your head all the way up here at the top of the window. So you'll have an advantage in the gunfight if you take them one-on-one. And it is somewhat unsafe because people will be pre-firing this wall, but again, since you're all the way up here, they're only going to be hitting your feet or your legs. They're not going to be hitting you in the head. So I do recommend this one, but it is going to be a little risky trying to run away, because you have to cross that and that door, and then once you get over here, that door is probably going to be open already. So it is risky, but it can get you a lot of kills, especially if your aim is good. Alright, so the next spawn peek is also going to be in garage. You're going to be peeking this wall. I already pre-punched some holes, but I really don't recommend this because almost every single round they're gonna be pre-firing this wall, and obviously you don't have to make as many holes as I did, but even if you just make just one single hole, people are gonna pre-fire it. So I wouldn't recommend it unless, you know, maybe you're 1v1 of your friends or something, I don't know. But you, if you are gonna peek this, you can either hold, you know, the left side of this truck, you know, you can maybe hold the right side of, you know, this police van, or you could hold the main entrance, you know, right over there. And, you know, you can peek at any height if you want, so that way, like, they might be shooting you in the head, but if you peek from prone, you could probably, you know, kill 1 or 2 guys before you yourself gets killed. But yeah, I don't recommend this, but if you want to do it, go for it. Alright, another spawn peek's also going to be over here in garage. So you have pretty much 2 options of peeking the store. You can either peek, you know, the left side of this door, and then just hold the right side of their spawn. So like if they spawn somewhere over there, they're 100% going to peek you from over here, because that's the only way they can leave spawn. Or another option is you can just you know, peek this right side of this door and just hold an angle right over there onto the left side of their spawn. But note, they can come from over here too, so I'd recommend just peeking it like this if you are. And yeah, they're probably, if they come from over there, they're probably going to start by pre-firing this wall, so you know, maybe that's like, holding this angle, that's like a cue to leave. Alright, the last and final spawn peek in garage is going to be this door right over here. Now, in competitive, if you do this one, you could maybe be killed from the construction spawn, but I highly doubt it, since most people don't run up this way from construction. But if you want to do this one, I'd recommend doing that one. But like, let's say you come here late and you just want to get a spawn peek off, you just, you know, rip this door down. You want to run out, and you can either one, hold an angle in between these two and hope there's someone there, or just, you know, just full send it and go over here and then just peek out and just try to kill someone coming from, you know, this side of the thing, this side of the truck. And when you run back, obviously you're going to be exposed from over there, but it's, you know, one of those high risk, high reward kind of things. And I would only do this one if you, you know, come late for a spawn peek, or you don't feel like, you know, peeking, you want to, you know, rush out. Alright, the next 2 spawn peeks are going to be in this master bedroom. So what some people might do is, you know, they might just, you know, break this window and just try to hold an angle like this on either that door, or maybe try to look back there. The problem with this is, like, there's so many places they can see you, because like over this wall, if they back up far enough, they could actually just like look over the wall and see you peeking. And then on top of that, there's so many angles where you're exposed from. I just, like, I don't even know why people would want to spawn peek this, because there's just, you know, so many different angles. And the same thing with this window over here. If you peek it like this, like, it's a little better off, because you won't be like exposed from over there, but you still have to hold this. Someone peeks from back there, you're gonna have to check that, and they might be able to see you from like on top of this wall too, so I wouldn't even like recommend that. The only one I would actually recommend you do is you go here and you just prone down right over here. That way they can't see you from on top of that wall, they can't see you from over there. And if you back up a little bit, you can either just, you know, hold the guy back there, hold anyone running across like that, or you could maybe try to just hold an angle on anyone who peeks close to this door. The chances, and the best part is, like, you know, someone might go back there to check whether, you know, no one's spawn peeking. They'll tell their teammates no one's spawn peeking from this window or from this door, right? But if you're prone right over here, people might just, you know, run up, and then you can just shoot them down. So spawn peeking prone is the only one I'd recommend doing for this. I just want to make a quick side note. Spawn peeking from this is probably one of the dumbest things, because one, they'll be able to see whether the window's broken or not, so they'll know if you're up here, and they'll know from like all the way back there, not even like from when they can peek you, when you can see them. So spawn peeking from here is not a good idea. If you want, you could, you know, jump out and then shoot them, and if this window's prepped, you could jump back in. That is actually a pretty good spawn peek or spawn rush, but yeah. Only time you should be peeking that is if this window is already prepped down here, and you just jump out and then you can jump right back in. I'll show you that real quick. So you're up here, maybe you have like a Val cam out there, or you know, someone's on the default cam, you jump out, hear him, you shoot him, you jump right back in and you're safe. So that's the only one I would do if you're gonna spawn peek from up there. And I just want to show you guys really quick how you prep a window. You just want to go down here, boop, boop. That's how you prep a window. Alright, the next spawn peek is going to be over here in like the bunk beds area. You can either, you know, just break the window and just like hold an angle on this, you know, this side of the building, or, you know, just hold it on this side. Or what I'd recommend you do is you prep that window down there, and then you jump out a couple seconds after round starts. You know, shoot everyone you see, and then if this window is prepped, just jump right back in. Now this is like very dangerous because one, you know, if this door is already open, they're just gonna like try to shoot you through the wall like that, or like, you know, they might have already like taken the inside of this, you know, lobby area. So then once you come in, they're just gonna shoot you like that and you're dead. But that's like a high risk, high reward, and that one is very satisfying to get kills with. Alright, so the next spawn peak is gonna be over here at like, you know, the bottom of the white stairs area. When you're right over here, you're gonna want to like break it and destroy it in the beginning of the round. And you just want to, in the beginning, you just want to, you know, maybe hold this side. If you want, you can hold that, but that's kind of dumb. You just hold this side right over here, or hold it like this. And, you know, you just want to wait, see if anyone from the construction spawn is going to push you. And then maybe after like 10 or maybe like 8 seconds, you want to jump out really quick and just shoot at everyone you can see. And you want to do this really quick, because like the second you jump out, you're going to be exposed from that area over there, that spawn. They are going to be people over there. So if you just do it like really quick, just like, you know, 1 second out, go out, shoot everyone, come back in, you'll be fine. But this one, not as common, but it is a pretty good spawn peak. I've gotten a decent amount of kills from it. Alright, the next spawn peak is going to be over here in the toilets. I just come over here and destroy this window at round start. And everything I just said for the previous spawn peak applies here. Just want to jump out really quick, shoot, and come back in. And, you know, same thing, if you jump out, you're going to be really exposed from over there. And, you know, once you break the window at round start, I'd recommend you just hold that area right over there, because that is actually a spawn peak for the construction spawn. But, you know, maybe if it's casual or if you don't hear anyone coming, you just want to run out really quick and shoot over there. So this one is actually a pretty good spawn peak because, one, you're pretty much spawn peaking 2 different spawns, right? You're holding one for construction, and then, you know, maybe if you don't hear anyone or they go the other way, just run out and then, you know, spawn peek the other spawn. So this one I do recommend, and this one I use like quite often. The last 3 spawn peaks are going to be over here in this watchtower area. The first one's going to be that door. There's going to be that window right over there, and there's going to be another window up over there. The first one right over here, you have 2 options. You can either, you know, just break this window, and then just hold an angle right over there like that. This one pretty tight, or you could just, you know, just break the door completely, and you can just pretty much just stand outside. You'll still be inside, so you won't get detected. You can just stand like this. This is usually what I do if I'm gonna peek it. You just hold an angle like that. If you see someone, you can just try to, you know, tap their head. This one, I would recommend this one if you know, you pretty much have to have an ACOG. I mean, you can do it with like, you know, a reflex hollow, whatever, but I would recommend you do this with an ACOG because it's gonna be kind of hard to see them. And just so you know, they can peek from, I don't remember exactly which one, but they could peek from somewhere over there. So I'll just, you know, maybe be aware of that. Alright, so just to show you really quick what I mean by they can see you. If they like hop up on top of here, they look right over there, they can see if you're peeking from that door. So I would just be aware of that. Alright, the next spawn peak is over here on this, you know, the second floor, the middle floor. So you can either, you know, peek from the left side, which I wouldn't recommend doing because, one, you'll be exposed from that little area they can jump on top of. So I would just, you know, peek it from the left side of this window, right over here. You know, just so that way you're not exposed from that, and you're only looking at right over there. Now, if like, let's say you have your teammate up there, and he's, you know, he's also peeking. What I would do is I would have you peek from right over here and peek that, and have the person above, I'll show you real quick, have this person up here play, you know, the right side of this, and, you know, he's just holding the top of that, you know, the police car. That way if they peek up, so that way, like, you're pretty much guaranteed that, you know, someone's gonna die if they try to peek you. And then also, you know, maybe if it's just you and you want to peek, you know, you just peek the left side and you can hold that side too, whatever works for you. Alright, this next spawn peak is in Small Tower, and this spawn peak is absolutely insane. I found this one, I forgot who was playing, but it was I think it was Sergio, right? What you want to do is you want to impact this area right over there, and you want to just break this window completely. And you can see an angle all the way, oh shit, I didn't. You can see an angle all the way into there, right? And that's where they exit their spawn from. So if like 100%, if you're playing casual and they spawn over there, there's no way you're gonna get shot at. And even in competitive, right? If you're holding an angle right over there, you still can't be shot from over here. Now, like, they're gonna know if like if you're shooting over there, they're gonna know that it's like someone's in small tower. But like, if you just chill over here, this is the first time you peek from there. You get one kill and then you just bounce. That's gonna be insane. They're not gonna know where you killed them from, and it's gonna be like free. They're not even gonna shoot back at you. That's how insane that spawn peek is. And I would highly recommend using an A card for that one too. I just want to show you real quick what it looks like from their perspective, right? So they're just running up over here. They're checking the other spawns. Look at that, right over there. They're gonna be shot from that tiny little angle. They're not even gonna know what to do because there's like this tree in the way. This spawn peek's absolutely insane, and I would highly recommend you do it. Alright, so now I'm going to show you how to leave spawn as Twitch. I'm just going to show you how to leave spawn, on offense. So first, what you want to do, if you can, you just want to, set up your drone right over here. That way you can see those two spawns. Take off the default camera. First thing you want to do, you want to look right over there. Check that. Make sure no one's going to jump out there. Jump out there. You just want to, maybe hold this. So like when you come out over here, want to either check for that, if you don't have your drone, just check for that, and also make sure they don't like run out from over there. If you wait a couple seconds, you don't have to worry about that window, by the way. If you're coming this way, just hold that for a couple seconds, then you want to come out, check the front door. If you check the front door, you want to pre-fire that wall right over there. You want to pre-fire the door, and then you always want to be ready if someone jumps out of those two windows. And yeah, you can like start your attack. And then like let's say you spawn over here, right? You spawn on this side, you want to go over there. First thing I do is I'll back up back here, and just check that door, that window, right? If it looks clear, then what you want to do is you want to check this door right over here. Just start off with the pre-fire. After you check that, I'll run up a little further. Make sure no one spawn peeks from there, and I wouldn't even bother checking for that because no one's gonna peek that unless they also watch this video. But you just want to hold that and make sure no one runs out from like that window over there. And then and you also gotta be aware if they're proning from up there. But you want to come up and you just want to check the front door one more time, and you're good to start your attack. Same thing, if you spawn over here, you want to just back up, check that door, check if they're prone. That's the thing, most people forget to check if they're prone. That's why I like spawn peeking from that. And then you just come forward, check someone's there, check someone runs out from that window, check the door, check that. So yeah, that's the last spawn for Oregon. If you didn't see the other videos, I highly recommend you check those out. And I will be doing pretty much every other map in the game for the competitive pool. I'll do it eventually. So if you want to just be ready for that, I'll just hit the sub button. Other than that, yeah, I'll catch you all later.